Mangrove ecosystem are unique coastal habitats found in tropical and subtropical region. They are made of salt-tolerant tree and shrub that thrive in the intertidal zone where the land and sea meet. This ecosystem serve a critical buffer, protecting the coastline from erosion, storm surges and rising sea level. Mangrove also support rich diversity, providing breeding grounds and shelter for bird, fish and other wildlife. Preserving this ecosystem is vital for both nature and human communities. But the problem is, mangrove forests are being cleared for agriculture, urbanization and tourism development. Coastal development projects such as the construction of ports, roads and resorts often lead to the destruction of large swaths of mangrove. This loss of habitat disrupt ecosystem and reduce coastal protection. National Park, located at the southernmost tip of mainland Asia in Johor, Malaysia, is a unique coastal mangrove forest and ecotourism site. The park is renowned for its rich biodiversity, particularly in mangrove species, marine life and migratory birds. It covers approximately 926 hectares and offers visitors a chance to explore wooden walkway, observe local wildlife, and enjoy scenic view where the Straits of Malacca meet the South China Sea. One of the key features of Tanu Pi is its role as a buffer zone protecting inland area from coastal erosion and storm surges. It also serves as a vital breeding ground for fish, crabs and other marine species, contributing to the region's ecological balance. In addition to its ecological importance, Tanjung Piai is a popular spot for nature lovers and bird watchers.
Mangrove ecosystems are rich in biodiversity and support various species. The key species in mangrove ecosystem are trees and shrubs. The species of mangrove trees found are Avicennia, Rhizophora and Sonerandia. Next, there are also reptiles such as saltwater crocodiles and snakes. Lastly, we can also find mammals such as bats and monkeys.
All living things actually has a threat to their existence. So does mangrove, right? So one of the threats to the mangrove is actually a coastal farm. One of the example is shrimp farms. Most of the farm uses pesticide and chemicals which can pollute the surrounding area and also cause eutrophication. So basically eutrophication is a process where there is an excess nutrient which can cause an overgrowth of an algae and also lead to oxygen depletion and causing harm to the other marine life. So other than coastal farms, deforestation is also one of the threats to the mangrove because nowadays most of the irresponsible organizations uses the trunk of the mangrove as a timber for their houses. And also tannins from the red mangrove bark as a dye for coloring the clothes. Furthermore, pollution is also a type of threats to the mangrove, such as plastic pollutions, where the plastic can be caught in the tree or roots and entangling the aquatic life. Other than that is water pollution, where contaminated water can be a poison to the fish. Last but not least is a natural disaster. Some strong winds and large waves can damage and uproot the trees, and some storm can even also wipe out the entire forest. And this can lead to changes in the hydrology and also increase the risk of erosion from the storm surge.
Next, we will move on to the importance of mangroves. First of all, mangroves act as carbon sinks. Due to mangroves roots, which anchor the plants into underwater sediment, nutrients and organic material from the tidal waves enrich the soils, giving mangroves the ability to store carbon, otherwise known as blue carbon. Mangrove forests are able to store up 4 times more carbon than other tropical forests. Cutting down mangroves will only result in a mass release of carbon into the atmosphere. On the other hand, mangrove forests are biodiversity hotspots. Mangrove ecosystems are home to a myriad of species from marine life such as fish, crab, and sea turtles to birds. The habitat serves as resting, breeding, and nursing ground for the plethora of local wildlife. As more and more mangrove forests are cleared, valuable habitat is lost and species such as the Bengal tiger are at risk of extinction. Besides that, mangrove forests are also important as coastal protection. Mangrove forests act as a physical buffer between marine and terrestrial communities. The trees protect the coastlines from severe weather events as well as slow down erosion. The mangroves provide valuable protection for those nearby communities that are prone to storms and are at risk of sea level rise. Now, let's explore how we can protect and restore the mangrove ecosystem. Firstly, we have to protect the existing mangrove. When mangrove die, it becomes challenging to reintroduce and regrow them in certain areas. That's why it's best we try to conserve the ones we already have. This means we need to reduce the pollution in the mangrove environment. Don't cut branches or uproot trees for development, and don't tie boats to the mangrove. Furthermore, the other ways to conserve mangrove ecosystem is sustainable practices. We also need to promote sustainable practices, especially in fishing and aquaculture. Unsustainable methods can destroy mangrove habitats. By supporting techniques that do not harm this ecosystem, we can ensure that both mangrove and local livelihood can coexist. The other ways to conserve mangrove ecosystem is community engagement. If you live in an area where mangroves are present, chances are you might have is the opportunity to participate in mangrove cleanup. These events aim to involve the local community in removing trash and pollution from the environment. It's a fun way to engage with your fellow community members as you work to clean up the environments people are dependent upon.
In conclusion, let's take a moment to celebrate the amazing mangrove ecosystem. These coastal wonders are not just stunning to look at, they are vital for the health of our planet and our communities. Mangroves act as natural superheroes, providing essential protection against storms and erosion while keeping our coastlines safe and secure. But that's not all. Mangroves are lively homes for many animals, from colorful fish to colorful crabs, creating rich ecosystem full of life. Just think about a world without these amazing creatures. Mangroves are their safe haven. Moreover, these remarkable trees play a crucial role in combating climate change by absorbing carbon dioxide. With every wave that laps at their roots, they help us fight against rising global temperatures, making them key players in the environmental game. Let's all be friends of the mangroves. By supporting conservative efforts and spreading awareness, we can ensure this magical ecosystem thrive for generations to come.